is a complete freeze. This is old. This is my mom that gave it to me.
I don't think I'm going to be doing a monthly recap from now on. I think I'll be doing a half year or perhaps a year recap.
Okay, good.
Basically. Once again,
We're
thank you very
fucking
much
done.
to my members for sticking in there. I appreciate the support.
We're fucking done. Yes.
Streaming more in
We're done, guys.
2024
We're done.
just for you. Anyway, thanks for
I
watching.
get.
And I'm not a troll.
Good for you, my friend. Good for you. I'm more tired. I don't know why. And it's not like a tired, like, oh my god, I'm gonna die if I don't go to sleep. It's a tired of. I think we're getting into a routine, guys. Which is not normal because we're doing more TikTok live, right? And because we're doing more TikTok live, it's a bit more odd. You know, because you think that, okay, well, every single day is different. I'm just gonna check out the time. Time we're good. Time we're good. Time we're good. Okay, 14%. Good. King Cobra JFS, okay. You know what I want to watch? Tonight we're gonna restart watching Our Stern. I miss Our Stern.
On March 1st, Josh gave a shout out to all women in honor of Women's History Month.
Okay.
Josh later went over to Angie's house and took a picture of the dog Jade wearing his hat. Very cute indeed. On February 2nd, Josh browsed the King Cobra JFS subreddit and reposted a Photoshop picture of him and Ozzy Osbourne to Facebook. He also posted a picture of himself wearing his Ozzy glasses at Angie's house. Josh then posted a picture of a sarcastic subreddit post about Josh's deep undercover agents, the Spitter Spies, proclaiming that he only patrols.
This I'm gonna show you. This is fucking crazy. Oh, it is a problem though. It's a problem. So what you do here, you can see we got my computer, right? You got some King Cobra JFS, and we got the clips that I have to do. Again, we have to do from here to here, which is not that much. Not that much. So the plan to leave it there. You're gonna see me looking here a lot. There's a book there with tell me my clips.
Early morning, Josh addressed Colte's request, but declined.
Now, Colte's invited me out to hang out with him at Frosty's, but I politely declined.
Politely.
Because of all the shit he's been talking. Plus, how do I know that the trolls aren't trying to ambush me at Frosty's?
You never know.
Just using the bait as,
okay, so it's export.
Kind of thing, you know?
Yes.
Josh seemed to be under the impression
it's export. Yes, which is gonna take us to our YouTube channel.
Dude, if you got people fucking calling here time after time, get the fuck out and don't come back.
158. Right. Oh. So right now for work, we are filling up shelves. So we're working at night. But the goal right now, okay, so it's a long story, but long story short, it's a long story, dude. I used to have a really good job, really good job. That was before I made content, right? So and again, this is not the most positive thing. So if you don't like positive thing, tell me, bro, because I'm gonna say the story. So I had a good job. Then the job closed because the boss was retired. He was hoping that somebody from the company would buy it, but nobody did. So because he said that nobody was gonna buy it, he sold it, right? Now the reality is, I think he lost a lot of money for the pandemic. I think he was able to make his money back, but he preferred. I think he preferred, and I fucking love that guy. He was a second father to me, right? I think he made his money back and said, you know what? I don't want to go back to being indebted. I just got out of debt from the pandemic, which is normal, right? And also it was bought by a company, so we were still like this branch, but we were a sub company, right? We had a mother, not a mother. We had an HQ. We were a branch of a bigger company, which wasn't good because before we were independent, and now we became a branch. So kind of like a loss, right? Then I lost that job, but while I was at that job, I started making content. So I lost that job, and last year I'm like, hey, and this is all I'm saying is, in correct order, is the truth. It's gonna be hard to follow, but it's the truth. So I leave work because it closed, and my goal is to make content because that's my passion. That's my dream, right? So I have 10 months of unemployment checks that are coming in, and I'm making some good money on unemployment checks. I don't need to worry about
Josh attempted to
losing
escalate his
money,
cool taste
right?
by agreeing
So
to
we
a
spent the
pastry
whole of
to
last year
suit
making
his
content,
typical Rob.
and I started working last spring because content didn't work. I started working last spring, but I wasn't honest about work. I wasn't honest about my desire to work. My desire was to make content. So I started as this temp agency, which I was part of it for a long ass time. And I was like, okay, well, if this works, which is making content, right? If this works, we're gonna be able to make content. But for now, it doesn't work. So I'm gonna go for work. Then, weirdly speaking, ouch. Weirdly speaking, us starting to work, us starting to work was a really weird thing because we became kind of aware of how much space it took in my life, the content, and how much I sacrificed out of my real life for content, which I don't regret, right? So I started working, and I did temp agency a lot. I was making less that I was spending, so we had to find another job, which was filling up shelf in a grocery store. Is that it? That's it too. That's 30-30. That's good. That's good. Okay, 30-30. Ah, fuck. 30-30. So then what we did is we found a job as a filling up the shelf. And right now what I'm doing is I'm seeing a social worker. Because in Quebec, you have a program from the government that gives you a year and a half of schooling, and they're paying you to go to school. They're actually paying you to go to school. So the plan is to find a profession. Now, do I want to make content? Yes. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, which is sad. But I'm more. I'm more understanding of situation, and it's a bit of a defeat, right? So the second I can do content, we do it. But yeah, and the work is not that bad. It's not that bad. It's pretty chill. You get to listen to music. You get to do whatever, well, whatever you want. As long as your job is done, they don't care. You just there's no passion. And I feel bad taking a paycheck for somebody that I don't something I don't care about. I feel like I'm taking advantage of people kindness. I could do construction, but my passion is that I want to produce. Wow, freaking no way! That is so freaking cool, dude. Can we talk about what, if you don't mind me asking? Because you know what's insane? You know what's insane? So you're gonna do two things from Shadow. You're gonna be two things, right? Today is what is the date today? Today, what is the date? Today, we're the 12th November. Oh, fuck, dude. If you look here, this is the 12th of November. We just wrote that. Bro, I love that you have a passion. I love that you have a dream. And you understand that sometimes you have to do something else in the background to waiting for that dream to materialize, I guess. But I'm happy that you have a dream. I'm happy that you have higher, because there's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5. But at the same time, if you're not, if you're torturing yourself for 1 to 5, then what's the point? And I understand that every single job is a torture, right? And at the same time, if it's making you unhappy, then life is too short not to be happy. You sleep 8 hours, you work 8 hours, and the last 8 hours you're sad. So, but that's good, dude. That's good. That's really good. 45, 8, 8. I would tell you personally, but not okay. Good. Understand. I 100% understand, bro. Alright, did you start? Did you? Are you going along? Is it?
I told
Have you
him
planned
my
everything?
fucking ass crack.
50,
My
60?
crew really pissed about this. They thought, oh, what a clever prank.
56.
We're gonna send Cobra free
The fact that the first thing,
now the trolls
I'm gonna be honest, I
find
actually like
out
the fact that the first thing
everything.
is the
Josh
longest.
became fixated
It's
with
only like
burrito food hacks
6
and the goal to make
hours,
6
right?
multi-part burrito
And the,
videos
the
work,
greatest thing with the 6 hours
which got
is
worse
we're gonna do thing is less than 100. So I think we
For his burrito
uploaded like
food
100
hack series,
video.
Josh would use
Or
ingredients he'd ordered through
we'll be right back.
DoorDash, as well as many of the strange and random food items he'd receive in fan mail packages. These included snail, squids in ragu sauce, and smoked herring, amongst other assorted sea creatures.
Hey, ready for a fundamental drink combo, dude. Fucking, it packs a bite.
On the King Cobra JFS posting Facebook page, Deathbed Tape showed an email from Josh saying that he was working on a new album called Blood Wraps and Cobra Coils. On March 11th, Josh went live and viewers quickly noticed that he wasn't receiving any more DoorDash orders, which seemed very strange given that he had gotten so many in his previous stream. A post shortly appeared on the subreddit showing a note that Josh had strategically
And we're back, baby.
in an effort to discourage interruptions from unsolicited deliveries.
Like, yeah, the sign's right there. It literally says, I can order anything. If it's paid for, please leave it at my door. Don't bug me. I'm streaming. I'm not gay. I'm straight.
The photo was posted
And we're back. Sorry guys, I didn't have the storage to continue filming. But we're back. I was uploading a video in the background, and it uploaded quite nicely. Laid out a lot of the story. It also laid out like other character in the content. Nice. Are you planning to do a single piece of work or more so a series? I think a single piece of work is easier, but a series more interesting, right? It's actually quite nice, bro. I didn't know that about you. I'm proud of you, dude. And yes, it's a great idea. Fucking proud of you. Okay, so this is a bit, this is a little bit like that, right? So, sorry about this, guys. Sorry about this. I will be, whoa, damn, bro. Damn, son. That's nuts. Well, I will be wishing you luck for 60 of those. 60 of those. 1 out of 100? Well, because if you made 60 and they're successful, then the 40 should be successful, right? Right? That's good. Really good. And when are you planning to start production? Whoa. 34. Nice. Noise. Okay, map out. Okay, nice. I don't know. I'm not sure what mapped out means, bro. Sadly, I'm French, bro. You gotta realize that. 12.
I just said that Jamie's looking out for you and caring about you. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Right? Even Rip care. Shout out to Jamie.
Hold on, Courtney. We appreciate
Shout out to Jamie.
No, he's not gonna stop unless he's convinced himself otherwise.
5.
Josh, people, you're so fucking stubborn, dude. It's not cool, Josh. You should listen to people that fucking care about you.
Win 1850.
Just laughing at us, Josh.
Nice. Means that I already have for the issue accounted for. Like I already came up with the idea for those. Okay, cool. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if you got ADHD, but I tend to plan for a lot. I tend to overplan. Like I got notes and notes. This is one of the phones. We have 3 phones. I got 3 phones. This is just since last year when we got that phone. See? See? Crazy. The first one was the 2nd February 2024. So almost 2 years ago. Oh, you're never gonna do that. However, I'll never run out of ID. I got fucking pages, bro, of ID written all around the house. Well, the apartment, but still. 1850. Okay. 06.
March 15th, Josh
Okay,
posts
nice.
merchandise nobody will buy on Customized
Nice.
Girl.
It's all good, dude. It's just gonna be very hard to.
A link to
It's a beautiful gift, ADHD,
To end
but
the
it's
night,
it's very hard to
Joshua got drunk and creepily spoke about his classmates
it's very
who
hard
rejected him in high school.
to get. What the fuck?
On March 16th,
That's the fucked up.
Josh made
This is the
some
King Cobra.
orders
So if you hear
to
something awkward,
celebrate St. Patrick's Day on March
it's not me
17th,
this time.
Josh posted a link to a St.
129.03.
Patrick's Day mug he had made on Customized Girl. Josh later posted a short shout-out video that said that he'd be using these donations.
130.50.
This is odd because he said on the 13th that his rent was covered after receiving $133
Good.
and deposited $80 into his bank account.
I don't have any money to get a cab, but that's alright.
Uno shinshno shinshno.
Money I made in Cape
Shishno 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 shishno.
towards my bank account, so
Good.
that way my rent's covered. I put 80 into my account. Fuckers just saved my ass. I was actually a couple bucks short on rent, but now I am covered on
210.
That same
I'm not even
day,
sure if that's the right
Josh
clip.
applied and created a brand new drink combo in honor of
Yeah, that's the right clip. Okay, that's good.
made of Guinness, Jameson whiskey, Maduro,
Ah.
and Monster. The stream was uneventful with Josh
Customer art. I have to know the customer art.
watching a video
I love that,
of
bro.
Ozzy Osbourne.
That's it. That's a fucking
On the
madman.
stream was that he
That's
finally
insanity.
changed his t-shirt after 23
Insanity.
days, just a
But
few days shy
oh
of
shit, what
breaking
they do?
his previous record of wearing the
Okay,
same
okay.
t-shirt for 26
Insanity,
days
but in the good,
straight
in the best of way.
2018. On
In the
March
best of
18th,
ways.
Josh was driven to Colorado Springs to attend the Cradle of Filth concert. He made
201.10,
some videos in the car and even attempted to live stream.
206.06.
We got a brisk. Half and half.
Good.
Let's see how it tastes.
That's done.
Right on the backseat of a car. Yeah, there's that
206.06, 208.50.
concert. That what's up. So the Spirit Spies sent me.
I remember oh bro, my number's cut off.
saying the trolls are playing.
My number's cut off, bro. I didn't pay my bill.
If you do it, you're gonna get arrested, dude.
Uh,
You realize that my neighbors support my video. Doesn't matter who's
I
driving.
can't sell my card.
Put them on blast like that.
I can't sell my card.
So we're gonna try
So,
this monster.
Yeah.
Josh also recorded
Cancel the card
at a restaurant
and forgot to change the information.
who gave him the lift.
So they're gonna charge me the same price for what is it, 18 days? They're gonna charge me the same price today as they would have the first.
Those are fresh. Those are good.
Like I'm not gonna pay full price for half a month.
Out in Colorado, and this sweet,
So
sweet
till
thing.
the
That's what's up.
the 1st of December.
Josh also posted a screenshot from a post on the subreddit.
This is it.
and also
No
bought some
phone.
illegal weed and posted it on
No
Facebook.
phones, bruh.
Whilst outside the venue,
224,
Josh's dream came true.
227.
He got to
Do you have
put
a
his face
Facebook?
to
No.
off girls' breasts.
Too many scam attempts.
Of age, of course.
I have
Unfortunately,
TikTok
Josh,
and I have
it was part
YouTube.
of her work duties, and his tactical soap and internet fame seemingly
Because, yeah, so,
effect in enticing
look at this, I was getting, well, I was getting some fucking Prince of Nigeria or whatever. Try to DM me, but always, every single day, bro. So I was like, okay, fuck that. They would make a Snapchat, but Snapchat, people were sending me as a joke. Because my Snapchat was the same as on here. Well, the same name. So as a joke, people started sending me dick pics. Okay, well, fuck Snapchat, right? Can I have nice thing? Yeah. 243.10. 254.20. That's it good. We're almost done with half of what we need to do.
One of my YouTube fans was trying to film from a different angle.
I'm gonna leave soon, guys, because I'm just getting lower and lower and lower. It's not a problem, but
She had test tubes of alcohol, which you could see.
we're also running on time.
And she wasn't just doing
I
she makes a living.
wanna fucking sleep all night until I wake up tonight.
You're pretty to fill a show fucking
We do have a shift tonight.
And thank you for your service.
Nice, right? Yeah, nice.
The whole fucking show.
Like, bruh,
The second that happened.
why send me dick
This
pics?
happened twice, by the
And
way.
the craziest thing is,
time it was just
some of these users were women.
like, you gotta do that right there. And I'm
Like, I don't know, what the fuck, whose dick is this?
Then one of my other
So very odd, very very odd. Like yeah, no more Snap, bro. No more Snapchat, bro. And this was the day that our Snapchat died. You know the song, the day the music died. Oh my, thought I could have a snapshot. God sent some dick pic, I deleted. It was not my time. Maybe one day I'll have a snapshot again. But for now I'm saying no, my dear friend. Womp womp. We went away to Facebook cause we thought it was a safe place. Turns out we were fucking wrong. A little bit of water for my voice.
Implying that he in fact was a creep and or a cunt. Josh took down the shirt and
That's all, yeah.
his blunder.
That's all,
March
yeah.
26th, Josh's birthday.
We thought Facebook was safer. Turns out we were so fucking wrong. Didn't take way too long. I got DM from Prince and Princess telling me that they had a fortress. It was bullshit. I know, crazy. I believed it. I thought riches is await me. A sugar baby I would be. I gave out my ID. The worst mistake I could do. Police got involved that day. And it was such a big mistake. My father was super ashamed. I guess that this is okay. Oh my, I got scammed again. Not the first time, hopefully last time. Because I can deal with this. I guess today is not my day at all. But it's okay because I'm not the one who falls. Womp, womp. $1 hour. Whoa. I could have right back to Naboo. Cause Queen Amidala wanted to. It's that's not the song though. The song is a long, long time ago. In a galaxy far away, Naboo was under attack. Guy taught me in Qui-Gon Jinn. My apologies. Could talk the Federation in to maybe cutting demo, little slack. But their response, it didn't trill us. They locked the doors and trying to kill us. We escaped from that mess. They met Jar Jar and Buzznas. We took a bongo to the sea, and we went to see the Queen. We all end up on Tatooine. I guess it was our boy. Oh my, it's an Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later. Now he's just a small fry. He left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying, soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Womp womp. We took him right back to Naboo, cause Queen Amidala wanted to. I frankly would have liked to stay. We all fought in an epic war, and it was alone and all the force. Little hotshot flew the plane in, saved the day, yeah. And in the end, some Gorgons died, some shit flew up and some pirates fried. A lot of folks were broken. The battle droid were crooked. And the Jedi that I admire most met up with Darth Maul and now he's toast. But I'm still here and he's a ghost. I guess I'll train this boy. Best song ever. Jar Jar's a Sith Lot. He was. People think Palpatine was a villain. Ya fools. Ya dang fools. It wasn't Palpatine. It wasn't Palpatine. It was Jar Jar Binks. Palpatine was but a Padawan to the extreme Sith Lord, Darth Jar. Possibly non-canon name. Don't sue me, George Lucas. We thought in an epic war, and it was. Did you know he's? Did you know this Junkard slave isn't even old enough to shave? But he could use the force, they say. How do you see him heading on the queen? Well, he's just 9 and she's 14. Yeah, he's probably gonna marry her someday. Yeah. And I know he built C-3PO, and I heard how fast his pod could go. We all were broke, it's true. So we made our wager or two, flying ace. And the minute Jar Jar started off that race, well, I knew we'd win in first place. Oh yes, it was our boy. We were singing, my, this an Anakin guy. Maybe later, someday later, now he's just a small fry. He left his home and kissed his mommy goodbye, saying, soon I'm gonna be a Jedi. Okay, so now we got two. One of them is freaking 7 minutes. God damn it! Autistic rage. Okay, so now we got two. We got three. We got what? Cause Queen Amidala, thanks for the life storm. You're the jam, bro. You're the freaking jam, bro. Bro. Whoa. 605. And.
He's got a KFC bag in one hand and he's got napkins in the other.
721.
Puts the napkins on his lap. Then he moves.
Nice.
And the napkin falls off with the bag.
See, it's fucked up. Okay. So the whole thing was caca. So 7 is one clip. And lastly, but not the least, we got this. If we finish this, like, guys, this is kind of cool because, oh, need settle. Thank God I checked because the battery is deaf. 66. Guys, battery is dead. 5%. We're gonna go. I love you guys. Take it easy. Some shout out. Shout out to people that came in. I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more TikTok live. Bye. I fucking hate this 5. Later, my boy. Thank you for today talk, bro. You're a fucking OG, my boy. We all fought in an epic war, 'cause the batteries died and that's a shame. Little hotshot flew the plane in. Term Shadow, what a legend.
After not going live for almost a week, Josh went live on April 1st and attempted an April's Fool's joke. This had to be one of Josh's worst live streams today. And thankfully...
Avaler, c'est important et un truc qu'on réalise.
So, how was your...
Morning. Good day to you, sir. Wait a minute.
I did speak to him last night. He told me the whole story. It sounded like he started 2.0. What I mean, so far, 2.0.
No! And she ain't for my test with love in her eyes.
Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 7...
C'est votre boutique?
Oui, allez-y. Oui, vous avez vu? C'est quoi ce service? Ah oui, c'est ça. C'est moi, je goûte les aliments frais. Ah, c'est très près. Vous voulez un café? Non, je veux pas. Non, mais allez-y. Hein. C'est à qui? C'est à moi. C'est votre boutique? Oui, allez-y. C'est quoi? Allez, tirez un peu. Allez-y, hein.
c'est très très bon. On l'a fait ce matin avec notre équipe pâtissière. Oh oui, bien sûr. Ah non, pas du tout. On va y aller avec le monsieur. Bon, bonne journée en tout cas. Bonne journée. Bonne journée. Au revoir, bonne journée. Oui. Ah non, absolument pas. Bah, ça s'appellerait du vol après. Très bonne journée en tout cas.
Josh uploaded a new shirt about Audrey Hale, the Nashville shooter, on Customized Girl. Later on, Josh posted a video collab with Cool Taste and seemingly squashed their beef once and for all. Josh was absolutely hammered and rambled throughout the whole video.
Okay, recently I've been like curious.
I ain't judging over here. What's your gay porn collection?
Okay, recently I've been like curious about like mixed men.
So, man. Yeah, I like mixed.
I know. Of African descent.
I know it's French Canadian and native.
My type of men?
You're not a woman, I don't mind. I ain't judging over here. What's your gay porn collection?
Okay, recently I've been like.
A good cigar.
I know that you don't watch movies, but if you were to watch, I kind of want to get you into movies because you miss Netflix. What is the series that you watch?
What is a series? Okay, I really like.
On April 4th, Cool Taste talked some shit about his collab with Josh.
Oh, and how much was Cobra drinking off camera?
Right a bit.
Cobra was the drunkest I have ever seen.
Yeah.
I can't watch Coke CT. I only watch you.
Not because he doesn't have any content.
He was slurring his words like crazy.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, you gonna hear me because he was dumb drunk, and I gonna hear him because he was slurring his words.
Cokes was beyond drunk, dude was pilled out, dusted off, and soaked.
Yeah, you know what they're doing his Josh stream too. All he does on his off time is listen to Ozzy Osbourne, get drunk, and talk about how much he loves Ozzy and hates sickos. It took me 3 hours just to do a 12-minute video.
Nice heart.
But y'all die on his channel, there's no beef between us. If there was, we'd squash it. And that's why I told him, let's do this stream before I leave, otherwise I'll go home now. So when I said that, he's like, well, I guess we should do this.
Yeah, there's no
That
problem.
same day, Josh's Audrey Hale shirt was removed by Customized Girl, perhaps by a troll reporting it. On April 5th, Josh uploaded more shit to Customized Girl. The first week of April, Josh didn't do much, except for create two Crash Burritos, which he didn't taste test until a few days later. He
Good
didn't
morning,
make
shithead.
many videos, as he was hard
How's my
to get his
favorite?
latest album. On April 8th, Josh
Good
uploaded
morning,
a
shithead.
KFC food review in which
How
he
are
was
ya?
drunk and stoned for a change, and ensnared himself
Cocaine.
in an autistic
Cocaine.
loop, rambling about KFC removing the limited
Super,
run
super.
double down sandwich from their menu while on the brink of tears.
I'm gonna go hanky panky in
So
it.
KFC took away their double down. And ain't gonna lie, this stoner's a little ticked about it, but KFC took away the double down. I was just like, I'm gonna need to take a sip of my drink real quick. So I wanna say fuck KFC for taking away the double down. You fucking teasers. That same day, Josh uploaded 2 videos in which he was absolutely plastered, showing off ice cream sandwiches he'd made. You know, these ice cream sandwiches consist of chocolate,
Chips.
biscuit cookies, and some of this peach cobbler ice cream. Oh shit.
Is that a good mix, Josh?
On April 12th,
Josh posted a video called Get Wrecked Troll. He received a donation on PayPal from an unfortunate troll who he doxed after reading out the following message from them.
By the way,
You don't
don't
buy your
if you
own
know.
groceries, you're
I
an
get to
incel
stalk your
who hardly
page.
leaves the house and jerks off at least 5 times a day to CP. Clown porn, by the way. You better not read any more of my donations, sicko boy.
What up, YouTube? As most of you know, I fucking hate sickos more than I love Ozzy Osbourne.
Wow.
Fucking darkness. And this, what's his stupid fucking name? Hold on a second. Gavin, I have his email address. What the fuck they said to me? I'll let you read that. Gavin, your obsession with me is unhealthy, bud. I fucking hate sickos. For the record, I hate sickos, and I do buy my own groceries, but occasionally I do ask for help for that, and there's nothing wrong with asking for help for food, dude. So have fun fucking with him back. Seems how PayPal won't let me block him.
The video was removed about 5 minutes later for violating YouTube's policy on harassment and bullying. Thankfully, Reddit user KnowlesN420 archived the video. Josh would go on to post on Facebook complaining about the trolls. On April 13th, Josh gussied himself up to go to Angie and Walt's house to smoke his $12 cigar. Fans speculated that Josh put on some makeup to attract a certain female. Who's Ellen?
We have a Rage Diesel cigar. That's sweating my motherfucking eyes. 1 second, YouTube. Sweating like a dog. Alright. I paid like literally $12 for this cigar. Worth it.
On April 14th, Josh gave an update on his new, highly anticipated new album. He hadn't been posting any content, so his eager fans were wishing he would hurry the fuck up and finish his album so he could get back to uploading videos more regularly. On April 15th, Josh changed his school shooter shirt slightly and it was approved of Customized Girl, of course, profiting from a mass shooting. On April 16th, Josh gave another Facebook update on the status of his new album. Later on, during a KFC food review, Josh hinted at getting a pet.
How would you cool cobras feel about me adopting a pet? I won't give any details until it's official, but there you go. I don't care what y'all think. I'm gonna do what I do. You know, I can legally have pets up here where I'm at. If I adopted a pet, I just have to get it registered with the higher ups, and we're good.
On April 17th, Josh put on a freakish AI-generated image of a naked goth girl in a t-shirt to sell on Customized Girl. The shirt was of course removed a couple of hours later, after it was most likely reported once again by the trolls. Come on trolls, you really need to get a life. On April 18th, Josh attempted to go live on his computer after taking almost a month break from live streaming to work on his new album. He was unsuccessful, but live streamed a video response on his phone instead. About an hour into the stream, a troll DoorDashed from Taco Bell. The delivery driver was told it was for Alex, and it was giving instructions to ignore Josh's "Do Not Disturb, I'm Not Gay" sign on his front door.
If you're like having a conversation, oh my fucking god, 1 second. Oh, this dog shit. Hello?
Order for Alex?
I'm not Alex. Is it paid for?
Sorry.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's
My
paid
fucking
for.
troll ordered me dumb food, that's why I have to sign on my door. So that when I stream, you know, if it's paid for.
Instructions to include the signs of the videos you have.
Ask for food.
Oh my god, my troll is so
Yeah, sorry about the cucumber too. Have a good day.
You better cry about it on camera like you did on your 9/11 stream, Cobra. You fucking fat. Oh ha ha! We got Cobra eat his vegetables. Ha 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 ha! Damn it! Fresh Taco Bell.
What are you dropping music in? Can I put my glasses back on? Yo, Leon, chill out, bro. You should stop calling me.
That's better. Boggle 'em fucking Chronicles or Bite Face Cobra or Love That. We saw snot hanging out of your nose.
destroy me.
If you start the game.
J'avais auditionné pour la vraie fugueuse, puis ils m'ont pris pour un rôle comme la fille du centre.
T'es tellement plus réaliste comme fugueuse que la fugueuse qu'ils ont prise.
Tu penses?
Non, hey, elle était super
Ouais.
bonne.
Mais je pense qu'ils me trouvaient trop trash.
Mais c'est ça, ça marchait pas.
So,
Got the shoes.
oui, tout ça.
Unfortunately.
Les envoyer ça par... Attends, quoi?
Fuck Bite Size was the last song on the album. Thanks, Josh. What an honor. Later on, Josh mixed up a bunch of drinks and squid that was sent to his PO box, and he did a disgusting drink combo challenge. The fan who sent the care package and offered him $50 to complete the challenge. Whether his promise was kept remains a mystery.
How democracy is responding to those scandals.
And what will it mean for the wider region? I think one of your children's just walked in. I mean, shifting sands in the region. Do you think relations with the North may change?
I would be surprised if they do. Pardon me. My apologies.
Want to watch TV? We gotta pick up our toys first, right?
Okay.
Do you want to watch TV? You gotta pick up your toys. You gotta pick up your toys. Are you?
Girl, guys, she's single. She has no man. Including a customized puppet that Josh didn't seem too bothered about.
Who?
Appreciate that.
Hey, sir. There's something in your beer. I think there's a straw in that. Yeah, listen, I know you paid for it. I know.
That's gonna be a reference to something. And of course this. Show the logo. If you want you want one of these, check out his
Stop.
visions, man. Happy 420, everyone. Shit, so we're gonna read his story.
Hold the hand.
Shut your big mouth. I can fight you.
Here's $1. Yeah, thanks for your dollar. I appreciate you.
Please get out the captain.
See, I will go just take a little prayer. Get fucking just take a little prayer. Get your money, man. Like that.
Just take a little prayer. Customized gun featuring a picture of a bearded dragon with the text, "Ain't nothing to talk about," finished it. Reigniting suspicion that he actually attempted to steal the bearded dragon's trust. Next that day, Josh returned with a liking.
Six things I miss most about Scotland. 1. Pizza Crunch. 2. Takis. 3. Kelvin Grove Park. 4. Santa Lucia Ingram Street. 5. The Pizza Van at Kelvin Grove. And finally 6. Salt and chili chips from the Lemon Tree on Great Western Road. 6 things I miss most about
Everybody, everybody. We're gonna get into
I might get in trouble for saying this, but never let your dog do these 5 things. After 23 years working as a pet specialist.
And turns out bearded dragons are super easy to take care of. I know when I get my album money, I'm gonna be stocking
Guys,
up
the
on
baby.
vitamins and
The baby. The baby.
in fact, this morning,
Like that. Kalash is good in Russian.
You gotta try it, Jay, because
I'll try it. What did you get me though that I can eat?
that's potatoes. They're just no more legs and eggs, eh?
Maybe we'll see each other again. That would be nice.
They're morons. My dad already knows about pop too. He always told me, he said, that's a cool lizard, Brian. If you do your research, you can take proper care of him. I've been doing my research. Spurging out like a motherfucker.
It's a hot day today and I want to make sure Sprinkles is hydrated, so let's give him some hormones. Please stop chewing, buddy.
Go months without eating because you're desert
There you go. Good job.
for me.
Not the guts. And it's on my hand. Ew.
If only I have
Get it off.
alcohol or pop food or
I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back. I can't.
I love drinking, don't get me twisted, but pop will give me an excuse to cut down on my drinking. You know, not that I need one, because I'm actually thinking about maintaining it.
Put this penny over here. Every penny counts, dude. Good morning, you.
And I'm content with that.
Morning, circumcised queen.
It only gets really bad around the holidays, like
You're good. You're good. Okay.
You need a what? $10 bill. Pay alert.
Do y'all have one of these?
On April 26th, Josh uploaded a new cheap jacket design for almost...
There are 2 wolves inside of me. One.
If you...
If you look at the product description, you'll see Josh's characteristic flawless spelling. At midnight, 28th,
Okay, to give the smash.
finally released by Deathbed Tapes. Deathbed Tapes also premiered the entire album for free on later on. Josh uploaded a new shirt customized girl.
Two.
On April 29th, Josh went live hinting that a welfare check with Puff had been carried out. Failing miserably at being subtle, he said that he would not go out of his way to
I got 11. If I can go sleep at 11, that'd be so nice. What did we find?
Psychologically superior, intellect. Like, you can pretend to be, like, psychologically smarter than most people, end up being, like, a little bit crazy and have a little fun. You ever wonder that question? I don't understand it either, but what I do understand is I love my pets. I love my bearded dragon. Rating empire. Rating empire. Well, I didn't mean to drink it, but it smashed my fucking knee. It spilled all of my drink all over the carpet. Well, that was weird.
He also deleted this live stream afterwards, fearing copyright claims. The next day on April 30th, Josh posted on Facebook discussing a voicemail log from an animal police officer looking into a welfare check that starts the date
It's gonna be the toughest. One down, one to go.
Shortly after, Clint posted a 1,000-word
I got
essay
35.
that his trolls are evil psychopaths who have no lives and their main goal is to make Josh unalive himself. Later that day, popular YouTuber with 2 million subscribers named JD on Premium did a video reaction of one of Josh's rants.
Snap, man. You guys want to watch quite possibly the most alpha male?
There's 3 hours talking about that movie? Wait, there's an 11-minute compilation of the greatest... There's a 2-hour and... Oh my god. There's a 3-minute compilation of his farts? Wait, what the... Bro, who is this nigga?
That would be some shit.
Okay, kids of the power and special attack.
Nah, that shit sounds too wet, bro. This is the reason why we have
This is actually pretty good.
Did you get the gift card from Five Guys yet? No, and why the fuck would I kept getting for that asshole? That fucking prick is stealing my videos and getting views off of my content. Because he's fucking unoriginal.
Because some guys so mega originally.
It's gonna be so hard, dude.
What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? What the Uncapped Sticky Pen? How does nobody know that? He posted almost 4,000 videos and he's only at 50K. Y'all disrespecting him, bro. Put some respect on his name. Can someone find me his Instagram? Find me his Instagram. I wanna hit him up. Much later on, Clint reveled in the attention he received on the subreddit for his first comment and would double down on making assumptions about Josh's trolls on Josh's Facebook post again. This is the first time Clint has addressed the Cobraverse since 2018. As he had said before, Clint makes sweeping generalizations about the people who watch Josh's videos. They are mostly trolls who only wish Josh harm. Clint completely dismisses the nuance into which most viewers fit. We do not want any harm to come to Josh, but we will laugh at the stupid situations he gets himself into. Clint also frames himself as the victim, as well as Josh, accusing the trolls of making up terrible things about him and being too harsh in their criticisms of his parenting. He has constructed a binary where people either think Clint does too much for Josh but it doesn't do enough. Arguably, most people fall somewhere between these two extremes with their opinions on his parenting style. As before, he absolves himself of any blame, using hyperbolic examples of what he and his family go through because of the attention Josh brings on himself.
I didn't have enough time. I have to get this guy.
Every bite of Pringles. It's a taste you can't let go. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser has made my life so much easier. You just add the water and you can clean the messes off. Even those stubborn messes. Gets the grime out, the soap scum. It's versatile, it's easy to use. I really recommend Mr. Clean Magic Eraser.
Ah.
I'll handle this. This is my 100th fire. All I have to do is... Okay, wrap this up, folks. You can stay in my guest room.
Thanks, but they have home insurance in Square One, so we'll get some temporary accommodations while our home gets rebuilt.
You don't need a hero. You need home insurance. Visit square1.ca to get home insurance starting at $15 a month.
As Josh's dad, Clint, told Josh that he'd not be able to claim SSI while Chris was living with him. Josh's videos also declined in quality as Chris would play video games with his brother, also named Josh, in an effort to drown Josh out, maybe to try and put him off making videos? But that's you to decide.
Good morning, YouTube. All on over. So I'm taking some lobster in my fridge. Get some caffeine going right now. My probably alcohol is super in the work. I don't know if it's a good Ricky Smokehouse video, but I know where I like to have everything from my apartment, my food, everything right on there. Okay. Which means there's my dad's really pissed. Christmas time, cold outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, hey, Chris, you can't be here, something like that. Exactly, you know, it's like, you know what, you when you see your band, you know, shit like that, you can't do that before. Before I couldn't help you out like that, because that's cool with my band, so they wouldn't have okay with it, but once I got more place to eat, this kind of shit, you know. SSI is weird because, I just spent all the money they gave me. My dad didn't even my dad before the SSI. In time, so they're like, you need to, I got older money, like $200, $300, so, yeah. So, like, I always get something for internet and, like, $500 for rent, so, and I was good on it, so, more, but, living paychecks are, I get in time, so, it's best I take care of all the bills now, be responsible for bills here, okay? Everything with responsibility. So you drive like a fucking idiot, it'll honestly annoy you, it'll punish you too much, okay? I noticed some of the vodka that you guys have on shots.
Fuck, dude, it's hard.
I know my old channel, I kind of was talking about how much you hate at work and dealing with stupid people, and the weird thing is, the person I talked to in the video actually saw it. That was bad, but ever since then, she's been really cool with me at work and stuff, you know, we're actually getting along, so
It's tough because you have to get through her.
Got my internet bill paid off. Rent's next. A list of bills to pay off. But towards the out, just started feeling like shit again. Like, so I risk eating my coworkers.
Trying to do different things.
On Christmas Eve, Josh put in a shift at Wendy's and then went home to see his family for a Christmas party. All while Chris stayed at Josh's apartment and played video games.
I'm actually a work control ish, so I think a little bit of Rockstar. Is that really? Wait, yeah, no, beer. They got me in for working a week. She's just down here for 14 and a nice school t-shirt. Beats Christmas season. Good chance to black jeans and good little shirt.
On Boxing Day, Josh received a letter in the mail letting him know that he does not qualify for SSI anymore as he's earning too much money working overtime at Wendy's.
And I have to say, it's quite nice to come home after a hard day at work to my own apartment, and I'm thinking about myself. I don't have my SSI anymore. I got a letter from what SSI is saying, it makes me just play at Wendy's to have SSI. So, it's really good because I feel independent now. The thing is, I only use SSI once since I've had it, and I was the English and whatnot. But now I don't have SSI anymore. I'm 100% on my own. Watching my money like I'm responsible adult. So they're saying things like, when we go to food, is it bad for Josh? What about your rent, John? Already taken care of. What about your internet bill, Josh? Already taken care of. What about your groceries, Josh? Already taken care of. And ironically enough, I have to get the booze too hard right now. Because I need to, which is weird because I went for a couple of weeks and we all seen
I have a plan.
where I was drinking like crazy and just didn't care because I was depressed.
On December 28th, Josh attempted to drive Couch Chris's van to pay rent and buy a stick of butter. Sadly, Josh only got as far as 5 minutes down the road before Casper PD's finest pulled him over and issued Josh a fine of roughly $120.
We were at a fire and we were paying the rent, and we were doing laundry right now, and it would have been easier. I would have given you a shirt to wear, and we could have just driven there yourself. True, but I wasn't thinking. No, you weren't. But basically, what happened was we were doing laundry. Chris doesn't have a shirt to wear, and he's like, "Can you go get some butter and pay the rent?" I'm like, "All right, I'll do that." And then he does. The dumbass gives me the keys to his van, and I, the bigger dumbass, accept the challenge. Guess what? I don't have a driver's license. Guess what? I almost hit a cop car. Guess what? I got to take a ticket. Yeah, of course. I was very compliant to the cop. I didn't phone off or anything. At this point, the guys pulled me over without a license. They could have been worse. So, and the cop was very polite. He wasn't rude or anything. He's just like.
Cut the vidéo, là, tabarnak! Oh, c'est-tu que j'ai hâte qu'il arrête ça, c'est-tu, là? Une esti de niaisage. Inutile. Tu sais, moi, je comprends pas. Ça fait je sais pas combien de fois qu'ils en fucking parlent, esti, qu'ils vont fucking arrêter ça, genre. Puis ils le font pas. Pourquoi? À quoi ça sert? S'il y a plein de places qui le font plus, pourquoi qu'on le fait encore, nous autres? On s'en calisse dessus. T'sais, en plus, ce qui est chiant, c'est je pense qu'il y a plein d'appareils, whatever, il y a plein d'affaires qui sont programmés Chris, pour changer l'heure automatiquement parce que je sais pas, là, mais bref. Je sais pas si ça fuckerait le chien, pis c'est pour ça qu'ils le font pas, là. Ils ont peur que ça fasse un genre de bug dans 2000. Là. Je niaise, là, mais ça pourrait être ça.
Honestly, whatever, I'm down for
en 2000. Tu vas voir. Le monde freakait the fuck out. Pensait que la Terre allait exploser, qu'on s'en allait vers un second âge de pierre, là, où que ça allait être Mad Max, le genre, là. Pis tout, là. Que tout allait allait sauter, là, qu'il n'y avait plus rien qui allait marcher. Là. Fuck. T'en rappelles-tu de ça? Evans? T'en rappelles-tu de ça, Julie? T'avais-tu freaké the fuck out? Je m'en rappelle plus. Si je devais être fucking sans. En tout cas, je devais être sous sèche, probablement. Chris, t'en parles des bouts là-dessus, par exemple, hein?
I got you.
Tu sais, des fois, t'es là, hey, t'as bien une bonne mémoire, ça n'a pas de crise d'allure, là, tu sais.
Nice, finally.
Mais Chris, c'est parce que le monde, il sèche pas, man. Tu sais, y en a, oui, qui ont des bonnes mémoires, mais le monde qui ont des bonnes mémoires, pis qui sèche pas, là. C'est sûr, là, tu sais que c'est bad, là. Je le sais. Je suis coupable, votre honneur. Oh, il avait freaké the fuck out. Ça va être la fin du monde, esti. Préparez-vous. Préparez-vous des vivres. Des affaires pour faire du trade. Des armes.
New command. Vigilant. Day 1. I deploy our 1st regiment. Morale is high, but could always improve. Day 12. Together, we drive back the heretics in the north. Day 17. Our allies sell their lives dearly in battle with the orcs. Day 19. Our covert operations cripple the most powerful orc faction, luring their own allies to turn against them. Day 30. Across Vigilus, our armies drive the enemy back. New command. Vigilus. Day 1. I deploy our 1st regiment. Morale is high, but could always improve. Day 12. Together, we drive back the heretics in the north. Day 17. Our allies sell their lives dearly in battle with the orcs. Day 19. Our covert operations cripple the most powerful orc faction, luring their own allies to turn against them. Day 30. Across Vigilus, our armies drive the enemy back.
Honestly, whatever I'm done. Honestly, whatever I'm down for, whatever. We could go see a movie.
Yours?
It broke down on the highway. Well, here's how it sits. I got money for wrench, but I don't got money for wrench. And I asked Chris to come up with $75. I'm better than 2 weeks. Which means I'm ever taking a little vacation from YouTube.
Yeah. Ain't no way.
need my hair doing, to be fair. That looks lovely. Thank you. So, oh yes. And my makeup. Oh, lovely. My makeup really needed doing just before bedtime. Yeah. I'm not gonna leave you a good review if you keep on like this. I won't be coming back to Winnie's beauty salon. My hair still needs fixing. I think I'd like that hair to stay attached to my head. I'd like to still be able to see Winnie, if that's okay.
He won't know that he's dying. I don't need him to. I'm not buying his arm.
If I ever disappear.
Look at me.
What I've done.
Oh my god, wait. Apple pie.
Let me see.
I'll take a sample.
This country was built.
You still claim natural?
Yep. All natural.
Still natural.
Yep. And if I was to go on something, I'd just be like, I blast tests, I do this.
What has happened to you over the last year? When we started a year and a half ago, you were this sweet little 12-year-old girl, and now you look like you're about to develop superpowers.
I hit 13, now I'm a teenager.
Okay, all right.
Changed.
Fine. What is happening?
Alright, taste this one.
So it's like, that's a jawbreaker.
Is it?
Boys, want to fucking roll?
Once you get it.
See? Oh man.
Kick and then point to yourself. Then turn right, left, right. Then
Oh, sweet. My order came in today. Oh, I can't wait. The B&R just came out. Wait. Oh.
On January 27th, Chris was arrested and Joshua
Oh, wow.
and then loaded on the bus in Maryland.
Down for a free lint roll? Okay, good.
What the heck?
With that,
What is that, chicken rice, or what is that?
They don't smell bad from after the thing, when you dry them. They stay wet and they smell bad.
Oh, I mean, we're in the finals. I have to do this best. Oh! Mr. Greedy, I have to debunk this. What? Yo, flat shot, no bullet drop, max power. But this guy has like a floppy dick. Like, bro.
What?
Okay, I got a pet. I got a dog. Can you pet the dog for me?
Okay, pet that dog. Good. I think I was gonna be a victim, huh? I have a fake account. Somebody sent me, hey, I see a great future in you. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. How about no?
Speaking of SSI, I got a letter from them saying I owe them another $180
Okay.
for December when they haven't paid me. Thing is, in December they weren't paying me SSI. They taken it off to begin with because I got the truck to begin with. So they're charging me money they haven't given me. That's kind of bullshit, dude. You're lucky, yeah, you know. Nope, man. So that flat out pissed me the fuck off. I'm like, no, I ain't fucking paying this. Screw them, dude. If it means I'm gonna be broke.
Dome Link is your boy Ink. Welcome to Commentary Show. Because doing well, having a wonderful day. I'm about to go sleep right now. We're gonna go take a walk, like a 20 minutes walk, 30 minutes walk, and that's little time. I want to wake up at like 6 o'clock. Yeah, 6 o'clock would be like a really good time to wake up, and that is pretty much it. So, great day. Didn't do much as possible, but you still accomplished a lot of things. So. Oh, request, what is that? I don't care. Oh. Now look at the Bobby.
Baby, let's move. What? You teach me how to do it. You know why?
I love spray candy. If I hadn't fallen asleep.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Does Enzo Bean want a puck up? Yeah?
Chris happened again. A fellow co-worker called Kent was in a spot of bother, so Josh extended his helping hand. This is also the same video where Josh put a porn tape of him and Stephanie on his iPod. Josh also spoke about how hard it is not to flirt with fellow co-workers.
This is my friend Ken. He works with me at Wendy's. He's a place to crash. He was super struck. I said, you know what, you can come stay with me in the junk place. It's cool. So, yeah. And he's pretty cool dude, you know. He's quiet, doesn't make too much noise. It's probably a good thing so they just won't hate him.
Staffordshire. Stafford Shire.
I got no problems with that, but when you're single, it kind of sucks. Because, just saying, you know, do my best to keep my mouth shut and, you know, work because it's not my place to flirt.
The Staffordshire Bull Terrier, a perfect companion who's really working on his dog issues. The Staffordshire Bull Terrier, a perfect companion who's really working on his dog issues. The Staffordshire Bull Terrier, a perfect companion who's really working on his dog issues. The Staffordshire Bull Terrier, a perfect companion.
Yeah, my boy. Marcel. C'est Marcel.
The thing of it is too, man, is that with iPod Touch, I can watch video on it, so I can actually put porn on the screen on my computer on my iPad and watch it on my convenience when I'm at home.
Yeah.
Fuck. And then I go and see the pictures of my Stephanie on Facebook, all happy together and shit. I go.
On March 3rd, Josh uploaded the much-loved and arguably the best video Josh has ever made, Payday, or as you know it, the hair dye video. As you all know, Josh mixed up his dates and got a call from his manager to let him know that he was late for work.
I got paid Wednesday, and I thought I had to work at 11:30 today, so I called for a ride and got my check cashed early, which was really nice, and all that. Well, it turns out I also work till 5 tonight, so I went to do a little bit of shopping and bought me a monster and finished that off, and here's the case. So I got some hair dye. I'm gonna do that in a bit. But, hold that thought. Hello. What are you saying? No, I was shopping. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'm out at the apartment. Son of a bitch. Wow. Well, I feel like an idiot. Alright. Damn it. Alright, that works. I'm so sorry I misunderstood the dates. Alright, bye-bye. Well, I feel like an idiot. I misread the days, and Thursday, not Friday. I'm kind of agreed at 7, but they say I'm at 4, so another time is it. Yikes. I misread the dates, so I'll go in at 4. I feel like an idiot. Yeah, it was major mistake on Friday and Thursday. Fuck. But thankfully enough, Wendy's very patient, very understanding, so they said I can come back and work at 4, so. If they ask, why is your skin blue, Josh? I thought I couldn't forget an avatar. I'm an avatar,
On March 12th, Josh officially announced that Couch Chris was out of his apartment for good. We would never see a Couch Chris appearance on Josh's channel ever again.
I had that up for a reason, I swear to God. I could still go to crash my good time for old times, whatever, so. But it's officially out of the apartment, so get all stuff and got the fuck out of here, so yeah, Chris is officially out of the apartment, people, so. And myself again, sweet. There we go.
On May 3rd, Josh was hit with a bombshell. His dad, Clint, called and let him know that the money he used in his savings account to pay for his rent was actually his SSI money. In case you don't know, SSI money needs to be accounted for, so receipts are needed. We also learned that Josh may have been dipping into this money a little bit more than we originally thought.
Well, it turns out my savings account money is SSI might give it to me. Yeah. I was off of it. I don't know if I am or not. I hope I am off of it because SSI is a pain in the ass. Well, here's the thing. If they overpay you, they don't blame themselves for it. They make you pay them back because it's your fault they overpaid you. But that's life, I guess. So, yeah. That shit sucks too, especially when, your dad goes and goes, oh my God, I just checked your savings account. You spent $770 in the last 2 months. What are you spending it on? I spent on rent for this month. I had rent covered last month already. Internet.
Stop, Nova.
Bucks because there's some cancellation fees and all that.
Hi, Nova.
The bike needs to be fixed. I need to get groceries. So, yeah. Which I'm supposed to find out that my savings account money is actually SSI money, really. And considering too that I was told my dad that, well, it's your money. It's your money, so I'm like, well, okay, it's my money then. What the fuck, ridiculous. Anyway.
Ready? Not only.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Can't smoke.
I like him at the Omi, Collis. If you need money, let me know. So because all you got to judge is based on my look. So you saw a tall black guy with dreads, glasses, Luigi. Why did they see a tall black guy? I think Luigi. It's basically what you said there. It'll be real. I don't know what that means still. I still don't know what that means.
I don't think it's necessarily like mean or bad.
I don't think it's a bad thing what you said, but I just don't know what it means.
What
like, what do I look like? Like,
what does he look like?
Like, do I look like somebody that plays
white glasses? You give me.
But you're still single. You don't want a relationship?
Sadly, this is the end of the Wendy's Part 1. Part 2 will be out soon. I'd like to give a big thank you to Guy
What?
Service
Yes
for making
and no.
this video. Check him out. Also, please see the link in the chat. Spam rest in peace, homeboy.
No for relation.
You know, keep
No for relation.
I'll wait. Keep it going. Alright, that's enough. Here's a little sneak peek of what's coming up in Part 2 of the Wendy's saga.
Hello. Oh my god. So cold.
I was this close, taking his head and sticking it.
Today should be minus 6. Oh.
Minus 6.
Okay, had I known which cheat was which. So yeah, I got fired from Wendy's today. Why is that?
I'm wearing a homemade coat.
Oh, you made it? Or
another person made it, not me.
who's with you?
Here?
Your family? No. In your house.
Not my family and friends.
Welcome back
Your
to
family
Part
and
3 of the
friends.
Wendy's saga. Let's not waste any time and just get
No,
straight into
in your house.
trolls.
What's nice about my
Wendy's
coat
saga,
is
Part
a
So very
letter.
nice. Yeah.
On February 28th, Josh told Wendy's and his manager surprisingly gave him an extra
Where are you
day a
from?
week to work, but only for
I'm
4
from
hours.
Philippines.
Oh,
Looks like my hours might be increasing.
Are you smoking?
yeah.
We thought it was smoke because it's so cold.
Awesome sauce.
Do the T-Rex Burger Challenge.
Now, how would
He is nice.
you like to see me do the Wendy's T-Rex Burger Challenge? I'd order 3 bacon triple
Are you alone?
cheeseburgers with everything on them.
Hello?
2 of them just
You're alone there? Or
assemble that shit and be like, you too. Look what I got.
Not
It's going down.
in the
And I would
house.
film myself eating the T-Rex burger for Wendy's.
where's the other people?
And for your sake entertainment.
5 years later,
Inside.
Josh had the opportunity to try the T-Rex Burger Challenge in 2021.
What time in
during the
your
second
place?
documentary entitled King Cobra JFS, Now It's a Party. Josh failed the challenge, but didn't seem too arsed. On March 23rd, Josh attempted to take out a
a.m.
$200 loan from a loan agency
Oh.
named Mr. Money.
11:02. Here is 12 p.m.
Beautiful. Oh,
And the drink.
Yeah, it's 12 a.m.
About $14.50. Well,
in the
to the money
Philippines.
laundering place.
Boss, I can.
$20 on the 30th.
Aiden Ross, streamer.
Ways already. With TikTok.
Or reset all fire budget at the
They hired a whole bunch of new people at Wendy's, and
What?
the scheduling manager didn't want to do that because we were already. But
On exposure. Qui on expose avec pas qu'un tour, ok? So,
Can we talk about Woody's career?
Yes!
Pokemon that were the hardest to...
Enfin, Jackie.
I'm telling you right now. You better be... Pack your bags. You're out of here.
It's nice. Oh. Hallowed be thy name. Deliver us from evil. Amen. Hallowed be thy name. Deliver us from evil.
Bro, here's how.
Grand Risings, child of Twilight.
Stretch.
They've had to part ways with him because of this. And he even owns a bar and a music venue in Halifax, and now the musicians are boycotting his bar. I think it's important to keep in mind that he's only been charged. He hasn't been to trial, and he hasn't been found guilty of anything yet. But he did...
Je suis une Québécoise, puis je suis vraiment tannée d'entendre. Je suis une Québécoise, puis
Go here in the back.
Yeah, well, don't like it.
I just wanna feel your love again.
On April 12th, Josh's dad Clint suggested that he go and see a job coach to help him find a new job. Josh dismissed his suggestion.
My dad seems pretty convinced that I need to see a job coach next week to help me find a job. I have a job, and you know I've been working with Wendy's for 3 years now, and I don't really want to change because I'm used to my routine. That's part of having Asperger's, is that once I stick to my routine, you know, it becomes pattern for me, you know, and I don't like breaking from my pattern, you know, but potentially I could be making $1,500 a month, you know, if I found the right job and got enough hours, which, you know, if I was making $1,500 a month, I think I could live off of that quite comfortably.
On April 17th, Josh made mention that his manager gave him an extra day a week to work.
I should say that my hours are starting to increase a little bit. I went from working 1 day a week to 2 days a week the next week to 3 days 1 week and 4 days the next week. So, yeah, you know, keep doing what I can to make a good impression at work, you know. And you know, ideally I could be making $1,500 a month, which would be just enough for me to make a living and a little something, you know, spend money on shit, you know. That would leave me with $1,000 to spend, and if I wanted to save up for a car, you know, I got my eye on this classic car. It's like $3,000 some odd dollars, and it doesn't run.
On April 21st, Josh had another blowout at work after his manager called him stupid after he made a clumsy mistake at work. Josh had a few choice words to say about his manager, and one could argue that this could have contributed to the decision to fire Josh.
So what to do when a manager at work talks to you like you're stupid, taking out the trash at work today, and I haven't changed my trash run routine in like the 3 years that I've been working at Wendy's. One of my managers, I'm not gonna name names on my channel because I'm not like that, but one of my managers was talking to me today, and she had kind of an attitude, and she was talking to me like I was stupid, and then, you know what I'm saying? Up to this day, I'd never actually thought about it, but she was telling me, you know, she was saying, hey, don't overstack the trash in the bag, you know. And up to that point, you know, I just been get a trash bag, take up every trash in the kitchen, and just pile it up into one trash can on wheels and wheel it out to the dumpster in the back. And today though, my manager's like, well, don't do that. You know, if the bag gets too full, make a second trip. And then she explained that if the bag broke open, you know, she didn't want all the trash juice to get all over the sidewalk, and she didn't want to have to clean it up, you know. And rather than, I took the moment to reflect upon myself, and, you know what I'm saying, I go, if I want to keep this job, I gotta put up with it. So that's in the back of my mind, that's what I'm saying. So I shrugged it off, and I even agreed with her. I said, yeah, you know, if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't want to deal with that either. So then I proceeded to I took 2 trash bags off the top so that the trash can on wheels would be, you know, perfectly level and what have you. And that's when my manager, she told me, no, make 2 trips. I don't want those bags breaking open. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna argue with her. I'm just gonna do my job. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but that's not the best part. Because my dumbass didn't have the volume up on my phone. Normally I wake up 8:30, 9:30. I'll get ready, take a quick shower, and then I'm on my bike and I'm out the door. But I woke up at 10:31, so I was in a mad rush this morning. And then I would have gotten to work on time this morning, except the chain on my bike popped off halfway to work. Excuse me, fucking hiccups. And you can imagine how pissed I was. I was already in a bad mood because I woke up late, and then on top of that, the goddamn bike chain decides to pop off on me. So I called my dad, and he came and picked me up and took me the rest of the way to work. Much appreciated. But going back to work, you know, and this is the thing of it. I have, you know what I'm saying, I don't have a single problem with working with any of my coworkers. At least I try not to, you know. For the record, the majority of my coworkers are female, so, you know, and again, I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. But there's times I feel like I'm outnumbered, you know what I'm saying? Especially when the majority of my coworkers are female, you know. And this is the thing of it too, is I've noticed the very same manager in question. She likes to talk to people like they're stupid sometimes. I'm not the only one she does it to from time to time. And depending on how bad of a mood she's in, you know what I'm saying? And then she said, and I quote, well, you act like you don't know how to do a trash run. No, that's what she said to me. The snotty, talking down to you sort of tone in her voice. Oh, you act like you don't know how to take out the trash. I'm like, I've been doing trash runs at this store for 3 years, so I think I know how to take out the trash here, okay? And, you know, it's bad enough when one of my managers does it to me. But then I had a coworker do it to me in the same day. I said, you know what? I'm sick and tired of people talking to me like I'm stupid, okay? Granted, I may have barely graduated high school, but I guarantee you if I open my fucking mouth and say anything, it's just gonna cause a bigger problem than it's worth. So, 9 times out of 10, I keep my mouth shut, you know. But I'm sick of it, YouTube. I'm sick and tired of being talked to like I'm stupid, you know what I'm saying? I may not be the smartest person in the world, and I may not be able to do everything in that store, mind you, because I haven't received the training for it yet. But that's beside the point. And keep in mind, this is the manager that controls how many hours I get at work, so, you know, you say anything like, you know, I'm stupid, most likely what I'll get is, well, I'm not talking to you like you're stupid, and if you're gonna give me attitude, I'm gonna cut your hours. So it's like, I don't wanna deal with any of that, so, you can do. That's all you fucking can do, you know? Because of my SSI, I am qualified for a job coach, believe it or not. And I'm getting a pamphlet within the next 7 to 10 business days that should direct me to the nearest place here in town that'll help me become a job coach. And once that happens, I'm going to try to find me another job, but preferably closer to my apartment. And that's going to give me more hours. And, you know what I'm saying, preferably with people who aren't going to talk down and think I'm stupid. I could potentially be making $1,500 a month. Okay? And the thing of it is, though, YouTube, is I'm very good about getting up and getting to work on time. You know, I'm almost always never late. So that once in a blue moon when it happens, you know what I'm saying? Which, to be fair, you know, happens to, it can happen to anyone, you know. I'm the kind of person that I take pride in knowing that I can get to work on time, be there, and show up when I'm supposed to clock in, you know what I'm saying?
On May 16th, Josh answered a few questions from his fans and seemed to be unsure of his work schedule.
Okay, let's get the record straight. I don't throw fits when I'm at work, okay, first of all. And second of all, when you smoke a pipe and you tap it onto your hand's gonna get a little dirty. Oh, and speaking of work, I'm actually doing some laundry right about now. Washing my work shirts and pants, that way I have a clean uniform for when I start work next. When I was at work yesterday, I made a pretty good impression, I think. We were pretty much busy all day when I was at work. And 2 o'clock came, it was time for me to clock out, but a bus full of high school chicks came in to eat, and I was more than happy to stay on and make a couple extra bucks, you know what I'm saying? And then when that bit of the lunch rush had died down completely, my manager asked me if I could stay and do a trash run. I said I'd be more than happy to, you know. So I got to stay an hour late. That's what's up. I even got asked to change out the teas at work. I walk out in the lobby and I noticed the sweet tea was empty. So I ran back to the kitchen and I told my manager that the sweet tea was empty. The very same manager that said I wasn't allowed to change out teas. She goes, well, can you change out the sweet tea? And I said, yeah, no problem. She goes, alright, the sweet tea's in the locker. I'm like, alright, I got you. So I went in, I got to change the tea. I felt super important there, tell you what. So I'm hoping that the impression was good enough that my hours will increase a little bit. I won't know my schedule till tomorrow. Even though the schedule comes out today, I can't call Wendy's because my phone doesn't work. I can text, but, you know. So tomorrow, I'll ride up to work with my new phone just in case I have to work that day. And then I'll check the schedule and if I have to work tomorrow, I'll see what's going on.
On July 2nd, Josh asked his fans nicely not to call him while he was at work.
And then on top of that, this morning, I woke up late. Up for work. I still got to work on time, but because there were some customers being attended to, I wasn't able to clock in until like 2 minutes after I was supposed to clock in. But I still got to work on time, you know what I'm saying? I can't always clock in right away, so yeah. My work schedule has to change now because yeah, my work schedule's changed up a bit. So yeah. Look, if you want to contact me because you're a fan, hit me up on YouTube or Facebook. Okay, don't call my job when I'm working. Okay, leave me the fuck alone when I'm working because that wastes my time and it wastes my manager's time. Okay, that Wendy's I work at gets very busy. Okay, we don't got time to fucking sit there and deal with somebody like that. Okay, because I've had haters and fans alike trying to hit me up and call me while I'm working, and I don't appreciate it. Okay, because I don't want to be harassed like that at work. You know what I'm saying?
On July 18th, Josh reflected on his work schedule and thought he was capable of working 8-hour shifts instead of the measly 15 hours he was making up in 3 weeks at Wendy's at this time.
Now, I get paid this Wednesday, so my paychecks aren't very big. I'm not gonna lie. paycheck, even if it's only like $5 or $6, you know what I'm saying? And sticking it in my bank account, it actually have to be 2,000, maybe like $800, because I gotta have $100 in my bank account to keep it sufficiently open. And yeah, it may take me a long ass time to save up for the sex doll that I want, but the one I want, oh god, YouTube, she's fucking gorgeous. Like, holy shit. Well, I got like 15 hours in the 3 weeks, in the 3-week pay period, because you got the week after you get paid plus the 2 weeks after that. Although if I got a job working full time, I'd have no problem saving up for that sex doll. But finding a job is tough right now because we're in the middle of an election year, and there aren't a whole lot of places in town that are hiring right now. And I've gone out there and put in applications, dressed all sharp and shit, but haven't gotten a whole lot of callbacks. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It kind of feels like I'd have an easier time winning the lottery than it would be to find another job. As crazy as that sounds. But I saw somebody that I'm friends with on Facebook that lives in Wyoming, and this person said he put in literally 6,300 applications, both online and in the real world. And he might live in Wyoming, I'm not sure, but the post he said, he basically put in 6,300 applications for several months, and nothing online and nothing in the real world. I'm like, damn, dude. So at this point, I'm just grateful I have a job, you know what I'm saying? But what I can do is talk to my scheduling manager and see what I can do about getting more hours. And yeah, you know, that shouldn't be too difficult. The key to that is being persistent, you know, being persistent with asking about more hours. And not only being persistent, but showing that you want more hours, you know. When I make a mistake at work, you know what I'm saying, the kind of mistake that makes it to where they don't want to give you more hours, that hurts my chances. And I don't intentionally make mistakes at work, you know what I'm saying. I really don't. I try not to, you know what I'm saying. But I make mistakes just like the rest of us. And I've been working at Wendy's for almost 4 years now. There's no reason why I shouldn't have more hours. It's hard to leave a company that you have history with, you know what I'm saying. That's another thing too.
On August 2nd, Josh accidentally doxed his full address after he was sent a religious pamphlet in the mail.
And I got some bullshit in the mail here. What the fuck is this? Okay, fuck this cocksucker right here. Motherfucker, no. Okay, I'm going to make an example of this right now. Let the Bible speak is a gospel outreach for the greater Casper Cheyenne area. Gospel outreach for that. Fuck. You're stupid motherfucking Skydog.
Sometime in August, a talentless neckbeard gamer going by the name Castless Zemi made a video about Josh. This video was not archived, but I'll try my best to describe what it was like. The video title was roughly "The Most Disgusting Person on YouTube." I was in the same style of the disgraced chinless YouTuber Leafy Is Here. The premise of these types of videos was to choose an eccentric individual on YouTube and make fun of them. These talentless hacks would usually take videos and make fun of them with footage from video games like Counter-Strike Go. If I recall correctly, Castless Zemi has been aware of Josh's channel for quite a while and shows some of Josh's most popular videos, like the hair dye video. Castless Zemi mocked Josh's appearance and was completely aware that Josh had Asperger's. For you to get a better understanding of Castless Zemi, here is a video that was archived on a cringe channel.
Which one should I get? Pickles. Should I get Old Bush? I guess. Hairy high school hotties. Loads of plush teen poussoir.
to get this penthouse.
Penthouse sucks.
Well, look at her, dude. She's like so tantalizing.
Is that right?
Barely illegal. Oh, keep to that.
Yeah, just left that shit.
Seriously, like, can you see some movies though? I'm done.
There's a small child beside you. There's a small child that walked past you.
I need to see if I can see something. I think this is gonna be the one, man.
Is that right?
Yeah. All bush.
30% off the closing business.
It's 30% off. So how much is it usually? $9.99. It's gonna be like $7.
Get it.
Dude, we're getting it, dude.
Get it.
We're getting it.
I know what you're gonna go home and do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and do it. Actually, I might do it in the car. Pretty excited. It's like the first time I've ever seen porno. I think that's what it's called, right? Porno,
Yeah.
pornography. Some good stuff. Have a tug. What it says on there. Look at that. Have a tug. Oh, dude, this one definitely does not look fucking 18. I forgot to. Oh, dude, what your giant is. On August 21st, when Josh arrived for his short shift at Wendy's, his manager pulled him aside and told him that someone sent an email to Wendy's corporate to get Josh in trouble. At this time, Josh's fans were unaware that Castle Zemi was the one behind this email with the intention to get Josh fired from his job.
My manager pulled me aside today at work to discuss a couple things. Apparently, corporate had got sent an email referring me and my YouTube channel, and the whole email was nothing but a lie to try to get me fired. Basically, the email said that I do gross things on my YouTube channel, that apparently I talk shit about customers and about my coworkers, when I've never once talked shit about a customer or my coworkers for that matter on my channel, for one thing. And for another thing, I don't do gross things on my channel. But they couldn't stop there with the harassment. They had to take it a step further by trying to call my work and being like, "Oh, I'm Josh's girlfriend, blah 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 blah. I want to talk to him, blah 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 blah." Because they seem to think that me being single is funny, so they gotta make fun of me for not having a girlfriend. Like, how pathetic can you get? You're stalking a socially awkward autistic on YouTube. It really shows how much you got going for your life right now. You got your whole life in front of you to make something of yourself. What you see on YouTube is not what you see when I'm working. I'm a completely different person when I'm on the clock. But how am I supposed to keep my YouTube and my work separate when fucking assholes won't quit harassing me? It's wasting my time, it's wasting my coworkers' time, and I'm fed up with it. I don't think you want harassment charges filed against you, you know what I'm saying? But if you're calling the place I work at to try to harass me with some stupid bullshit, what you're doing is blatant harassment. I don't think you want to go to jail for harassing me. And these people seem to think that their harassment's gonna get to me. And of course the answer is no, it's not. I never have and never will let it get to me, man. And then calling my job, pretending to be the girlfriend that I don't have right now, just because you think me being single is something to laugh at. And the reason why I know it was fake is because if I had a girlfriend, she'd have my cell phone number. Duh. Oh, you say you're not intimidated by me? You're saying I don't intimidate you? Prove me wrong. Quit harassing me then. Because every time you talk shit and harass me, it just means you're intimidated by me.
3 days later, on August 24th, Josh got the call that he'd been fired from his job at Wendy's.
So I'm having kind of a rough couple of days, man. I got a call from work, and when I finally got back to them, they basically told me I was fired. So yeah, I got fired from Wendy's today. Why is that? You remember when I was talking about those emails those trolls were sending to Wendy's International trying to get me fired? Well, they kept at it and they finally succeeded. And I am not the least bit mad at my managers. No, I'm not mad at them at all, you know. And I try to explain to them that these were trolls fucking with me, and, you know what I'm saying? Because not even a day after I got the emails, I had some troll calling the Wendy's I used to work at, pretending to be my girlfriend, the girlfriend I don't have right now, because people think that me being single is funny. Ha 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 ha. So to me, that's no coincidence. They, you know what I'm saying? But they kept on emailing Wendy's International, and my manager said straight up that there's been too many emails, and Wendy's International has stepped in and said that I need to be fired. So, I'm fired because YouTube trolls wouldn't quit fucking with me. I might be down, but I'm not out of the count just yet. You know, and as I get more famous on YouTube, people get jealous of it, and they're jealous because I'm not afraid to be myself, you know what I'm saying? Because of that, they feel this urge to fuck with me because I'm not afraid to be myself. And the reason why they fuck with me because they don't know who they are as people. Okay, they can't figure themselves out. They haven't figured themselves out. Then they see someone like me who's famous on YouTube and who's not afraid to be themselves, and it fucks with them. The last couple of weeks when I was getting super harassed by trolls just coming out of the woodwork, I was getting accounts taken down left and right. People using the internet to make fun of me, and I was getting their accounts taken down left and right. And I was feeling pretty good about myself. I'm like, yeah, sticking it to those stupid trolls, alright, you know what I'm saying? But then they're like, oh, what can we do to fuck this guy's life up? We can't fuck with him on the internet because he's too powerful there. Oh, I know, let's fuck with him in the real world. So in short, those emails they sent to Wendy's International were basically a lie to get me fired. And it worked. So, congratulations, YouTube trolls. I no longer have a job at Wendy's. Now, karma is gonna bite these motherfuckers in the ass so goddamn hard right now, you don't even know. Now, when I was younger, I didn't think mentioning where I worked would fuck me like it did just now. Just today, as a matter of fact. What's even more ironic is that today would have been my, it still is, you know, 4 years ago on this day, I was hired on at Wendy's. And my clock-in number was 4, but then 3 years later, they changed the clock-in system. So I worked for that company for 4 years. And it probably would have been much, much, much longer. But Wendy's International is a corporation, period. When they get multiple emails about one individual, they're not going to take too much time to look into it other than to say, get that person out of our company, you know. When Wendy's International gets a complaint saying that, oh, I talk shit on my coworkers and customers when I never did in the first place, you know, or that he does gross stuff on his channel. But if these YouTube trolls think that getting me fired from my job that I've had for 4 years is going to prevent me from making videos, they're wrong. You don't like what I do on YouTube? Then don't watch. How would you like it if I called and emailed your job and got you fired? Or if someone did that to you? You wouldn't like that, would you? No, I don't think you would, you know? And it's kind of tough to find a job in this town right now because of the election year and people getting laid off and shit. So, yeah, a lot of people on YouTube might see me fall. And people who have followed me since Gothic King Cobra 52 will tell you they've seen me go through a lot of shit. But I get back up and I keep trying, and that is, in all honesty, probably a lot of inspiration for a lot of people, you know. When you've worked for the same company for 4 years, when you've worked with the same people for 4 years, you know, they kind of become like a second family, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe the YouTube trolls did me a favor. Maybe I'll be able to find a job where I'll get paid more, you know, but I was hardly ever late for work. Like once in a blue moon, you know what I'm saying? It rarely happened. I'm generally the kind of person that makes a habit of getting to work on time and then doing my job to the best of my abilities making sure customers are always welcome back anytime. I was scheduled to work Friday and Sunday, but if I've just been let go today, I don't think I'll be on the schedule then. You know, this is an opportunity for me to do a lot of awesome things. Like, I could get a job working with animals. Being as I'm autistic, and therefore not a very social person, which is odd considering I'm on YouTube, which is a very social website. The irony is quite delicious, actually. I did promise the Wendy's T-Rex Burger Challenge, and I will do that eventually, but not right now, obviously. But Wendy's does know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to food and shit, you know what I'm saying? That 4 for $4 deal is pretty good. So yeah, even after I get fired from Wendy's, I'm still talking good about them, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just how I am. Like, I'm not the kind of person to hold grudges over something stupid like that, you know what I'm saying?
Following his firing from Wendy's, Josh's fans began sending him care packages in the mail to boost his spirits.
Anyway, I received a package in the mail. What's this? Oh, they sent me some more. Oh. I had a fan of mine contact me, and the fan that contacted me said they were going to send me some more pipe tobacco from Pipes and Cigars. A lot of you seem very pleased to hear from me again. I know with the recent fiasco of losing my job, a lot of you out there are very concerned for me. And I appreciate your concern out there on the social medias and what have you. So.
Around this time, Josh's fans and the King Cobra JFS subreddit banded together and unleashed an attack on Castler Zemi, as he could have been the culprit of who got Josh fired. Over the span of a few days, Josh's fans found out Castler Zemi's personal information by doing a domain name registration lookup on his personal website. Some of Josh's naughtiest fans/trolls even went as far to contact Castler Zemi's family and his workplace in an attempt to make him pay for his bad deeds. Josh's fans referred to Castler Zemi as the fat fuck from Kentucky after being bombarded with doxing and trolling. Castler Zemi uploaded the video "I Pissed Off a Cult" in an attempt to defend himself and explain his actions.
What's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. If you guys have been following my channel for the last couple of days, you guys have seen that a lot, and I mean a lot of fucking haters have came over to my channel, been talking a ton of shit and all this different, just stupid shit. I just want to go ahead and clear the fucking air and just let you guys know that whenever he lost his job, before he even lost his job, I released this video. So this video, I don't even talk about how he's gonna lose his job or he had lost his job. I uploaded this video before I even knew that he lost his job. And it was not my intention to have him lose his job. It was my intention to bring it to Wendy's attention that they have an employee that's doing this stupid shit, and, you know, hopes were that they would tell him to cut this shit out or something like that. My intention wasn't to get him fired. Did I contribute to it? Yes, I absolutely did contribute to it. And I'm not the only one. There were multiple people that sent emails and called Wendy's reporting the stupid, gross shit he was doing on his channel, as well as talking about customers and all this different shit. In one of King Cobra JFS video, he was talking about how people even went as far to call his workplace and act like his girlfriend and make fun of him and shit like that. I don't know anything about that. I personally didn't have anything to do with that. That is a totally different fucking subject altogether, but I didn't have anything to do with that. But if you guys are going to ask my personal opinion, I would have to say that King Cobra JFS, man, it's your fucking fault that you got fired, okay? Did I help the situation? No. But it is not my whole responsibility that you got fired. If you were smarter with your YouTube channel, then you wouldn't have ever posted that stupid shit on there about you talking about employees and you talking about customers and you doing gross shit on your channel. And man, to be honest, you need to step up to the plate and you need to be a man and you need to make a video and you need to say, yeah, these haters definitely hurt me and fucking, you know, contributed to me losing my job, but at the end of the day, it was my responsibility. I shouldn't have posted the shit that I posted up on the internet. Period. I know you didn't specifically give out any names or anything like that whenever you told these stories, but the point is that you still told these stories, and everybody knew that they were about Wendy's, and you did deserve to get fired. Man, look at it like this, dude. If the coworker that you were talking about, or the customer that you were talking about in your video seen that, that's fucked up, man. I know a lot of you guys are even talking about how he didn't actually even cook or work in the kitchen. You're saying that all he did was clean and take out trash and shit. But at the same point, he still had access to food. He still worked at a restaurant. And to be perfectly honest, after watching his videos and seeing how he cleans his house and cleans his pans and everything like that, I'll just be honest with you, he had no business in any job cleaning anything. And I also noticed how a lot of you guys were mentioning how what he does in the privacy of his home should not be anybody else's business. Well, you are absolutely correct. What I do in the privacy of my home and what he does in the privacy of his home should be nobody's concern. But whenever you are filming it and putting it on YouTube, it's no longer the privacy of your home. That's out for all of the public and the world to see. For the last couple of days, I myself and my family members and everybody have been completely fucking harassed. I've received death threats. People have been posting on the dark web about me, trying to get people to hack me, kill me, whatever. I've had people threaten to swat me, call the police. My brother and my mother and my fucking sister-in-law have all been harassed and threatened. And at the end of the day, this all falls on to you, King Cobra. Okay, man? You and all your followers are attacking me because I made a exposed video. I made a exposed video that I did not lie in the least bit in this video. And because you guys don't like it, you're personally attacking me. And if you guys were just going after me and just specifically attacking me, then you know what? I mean, I could take that shit. That doesn't bother me. But just the fact that you guys are now going after me and my family members is just completely screwed up. You guys have figured out where I live, what my phone number is, a ton of my personal information, and you guys are currently trying to find out where I currently work. You figured out that I used to work at CVS Pharmacy, and you're going as far as to call my previous workplace and tell them that I stole pills out of the pharmacy and am selling them out on the street. I mean, okay, like, what the fuck? Here's the thing. King Cobra got fired. King Cobra deserved to get fired. Okay? I don't deserve to get fired. I haven't done anything wrong at my workplace. I keep my work and my YouTube completely separate. And there's a reason for that. And the reason for that is because I don't want to get fired. And a lot of you guys are harassing me and telling me, oh, you got an autistic kid fired. Well, first off, does anybody actually 110% know that this guy is even autistic? Now, I'm not going to go out and say that he's not, because I don't know. I'm not a medical doctor. I haven't ever fucking diagnosed anybody. I don't fucking know. But what I do know is that King Cobra JFS is a liar, and he continues to lie. And I'm not 110% convinced that he didn't make up the lie that he's autistic, so people will leave him alone and stop making fun of him. If you ask me personally, I think King Cobra JFF's biggest problem is drug and alcohol abuse. King Cobra, man, you should be fucking ashamed that you are going after and attacking me personally attacking me for me, what? Releasing out true information that you shouldn't have put out there? Getting you fired from your job, which you deserve to get fired from? Because you guys have been maliciously fucking attacking me to the extent that you have been, I've had to go as far as to contact the Federal Bureau of Investigation and fucking file a report with them because I'm receiving so many death threats and so many threats of swatting, and you guys are leaking out my personal information. I've seen on my channel multiple times that he's actually currently looking for a girlfriend, and is very depressed that he doesn't have one. And so I'm kind of curious, all the women that have been commenting on my latest video and just bitching about how I'm an awful monster of a person, well, why don't you guys hit up King Cobra JFS and try to hook up with him? Why don't you guys try to find him a girlfriend? Maybe you have a husband, maybe you have a boyfriend, you have a sister, you have a cousin, maybe one of your girlfriends. I mean, who knows? Why don't you guys try to help him out? Why? I don't know. Maybe you should comment down below and let me know. Let everybody else know. And if King Cobra JFS even has autism, that does not give him the right to get a fucking get out of jail free card. Okay? If he has autism and if he fucks up at his job, he deserves to get fired. That's like saying that an autistic kid that commits murder shouldn't have to go to prison. No, he should. If an autistic person fucking did something wrong, he should have to feel for the fucking consequences. Just because he's autistic does not mean that he's mentally retarded. By the way, King Cobra, you should be fucking ashamed.
On August 29th, Josh came face to face with the man-child that got him fired from his job and made a video response to Castler Semi's I Pissed Off a Cult video.
So, Wednesday, I have an appointment with some fine folks over at the Job Rehabilitation Center. And they're basically their job coaches, man. And what they do is they're going to help me find a job that I'll succeed in. Wednesday, I'm also getting my second to last paycheck. I went into Wendy's today to turn in my uniform, and one of my managers let me have a free cup of pop, so thank you for that, much appreciated, you know. Well, when I turned in my uniform, they said, and I quote, that I get to keep this Wendy's sweatshirt, so that's cool. Anyway, the same buttfucker that made the video entitled King Cobra JFS Exposed, well, he made another video, and I've since blocked him from my channel, but I'm gonna watch his entire stupid video and then give you my 2 cents on it. And I really don't want to give this fucker any more attention than he deserves. I gotta take a shit, so I'll take a shit while this
What's up,
video
guys?
plays.
Welcome to a brand new video. If you guys
I gotta take a mad shit, YouTube, so while this video's playing, I'm going to take a shit.
have been following my channel for the last couple of... By the way, King Cobra should be fucking ashamed.
Okay, couple things. First of all, I was self-diagnosed by a doctor at the age of 13 when they first discovered Asperger's and what it was. Second of all, I get tired of this mentality that certain people have, that they seem to think that people like me think that just because I have a disorder that I should be able to get away with anything I want to. No, I don't have that attitude, okay? And second thing, you should be ashamed of yourself, dude. You and a bunch of people got an autistic man to lose his fucking job, okay? You know, I kind of realize this now. I didn't talk about customers. Okay, I talked about one customer. That was it. And the only reason I talked about it was because I was appalled by the way she treated me. You don't see everything I do in my life on YouTube, so you don't see how I clean my apartment, for one thing. My apartment's very clean, actually. You try to justify your shitty actions by showing sympathy for me because I can't get a girlfriend? Go fuck yourself, dude. This is funny because you harassed me first, okay? You got me fired from my job, okay? Which I also noticed that you have a video on how to clean your vagina. When it's pretty obvious you're not a chick, so what gives you the right to tell people as a male how to clean their vagina? You don't have that right, because you don't have a vagina. So while it does kind of suck that I lost my job at Wendy's, at the same time, I'm looking at this as an opportunity to get better and grow as a person. I also did my best. Okay, I also did my absolute best to motivate my coworkers. Like, if I noticed that my coworkers were doing an excellent job, I'd be like, yeah, go Team Beef, you know what I'm saying?
On September 3rd, during an unboxing video from the talent Exhumed Visions, go to exhumevisions.com and buy some sweet merch, not a sponsor.
Give you a little plug, check out Exhumed Visions. If you like sexy goth shit, exhumevisions.com.
Josh said that a troll made a YouTube poop about him. It was a video depicting him as a serial killer and caused the Casper PD to come to his apartment and check in on him.
So my day was pretty good today, hanging out with friends, but unfortunately, someone had tried to fuck with me again on YouTube. And how exactly did they do it? Well, basically, they made a YouTube poop. Okay, they made a YouTube poop about me, saying a whole bunch of fucked up shit, and to put it in retrospect, the shit they were saying about me in this YouTube poop video was so fucked up that one of my coworkers saw it, ex-coworkers I should say. One of my ex-coworkers at Wendy's saw the YouTube poop someone made about me, and they went as far as to try to fake their online identity, pretending to be me and shit like that. I got the video taken care of and taken down. I'm just saying that's kind of fucked up that you do that to somebody, especially after I just lost my fucking job, and then not even a week after I've lost my fucking job. Their little video stunt they pulled with that YouTube poop basically got me swatted. I had 3 cops I had to talk to earlier, and they were just concerned about my safety and the safety of others. They're like, hey, we just want to bring this video to your attention, ask you a couple questions, and when I assured them everything was fine, and basically told them it was just some asshole fucking with me on YouTube, they're like, well, we can't do a whole lot, but if you need us, just give us a call, you know. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna report this to YouTube ASAP. I've been having fans send me some cool stuff. I didn't technically leak my address, but somehow some people got a hold of it through that one video I tried deleting. I got a Baptist church pamphlet in the mail, and you really couldn't see the address on it, you know what I'm saying? But somehow people figured it out, and well, so far no one's fucked with me anyway. It says, Hails, Gothic King Cobra, thank you for the hours of entertainment. Fuck the trolls, hope you like all this stuff from Exhumed Visions. Awesome, I'll give a shout out to Exhumed Visions. Thank you for the care package here. Hell yeah, check this out. Here's another mug that they sent me. This is one of the Cobra's Mist mugs that are being sold.
On September 6th, Josh reminisced about working at Wendy's and mentioned that his dad Clint told him to get a job, save up some money, and maybe one day he could buy himself a sex doll.
I will be doing the Wendy's T-Rex Burger Challenge. I don't know when, but at some point in the near future, I will be attempting that challenge. I did promise that once I passed 4,000 subscribers that I would do it. And I don't know when I'll be able to do it, but one of these days I want to do that challenge for y'all on YouTube. Wendy's has excellent bacon on their burgers. That's one of the few things I miss about working at Wendy's, like walking through that kitchen just smelling bacon all damn day. Oh. You know, the customers I'd help out, the smell of bacon in the kitchen, and my coworkers too, you know. But it is what it is. Shit, if I win the fucking lottery in 2 days, I won't have to apply for a job. A lot of you asked the question, what does my dad think about this issue? And my dad straight up told me, enough with the sex doll crap, man. If you want one, get a job and save up money. My dad's kind of pissed off at people right now because a quote from my dad, which is, people encouraging you to do things just for their own sick amusement because they want something to laugh at. Like, my dad doesn't care that I want a sex doll, he doesn't, you know. But my dad has straight up told me that, look, if you get a sex doll, you're gonna have a harder time getting a girlfriend because women are creeped out by men having sex with toys.
On September 15th, Josh received his last paycheck from Wendy's. Josh spoke about job hunting, and the seeds of making and selling wands were planted by his dad, Clint.
About a lottery ticket, let's see, let me check my numbers, man. Well, I got my last paycheck from Wendy's, and it was not the biggest. It was like $22.40. I couldn't do a whole lot with it, but it is what it is. Let's see if I won any money. Sorry, you won $0. Oh, shucks. Well, that figures. Friday, I'm going job hunting. Oh, excuse me. And hopefully it can get me a job because I hate being jobless. It sucks, you know. The satisfaction of making your own money and shit. Thankfully enough, YouTube, I have SSI, and I have SSI because of my Asperger's, and well, I'm kind of glad I for my fans and for my SSI, you know what I'm saying? Because I'd be shit out of luck if I didn't have that, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people were really concerned about, you know, how's this guy gonna pay his bills and shit, blah, 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 you know. But thankfully, my bills are covered, at least. It would be nice to be able to actually make enough money to pay my bills and have a shit ton of money to fuck around with, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, hopefully, the job hunting on Friday will yield some results. Now, of course, if I got a job, I would let y'all know that, you know, hey, I'm working again, you know. But for obvious reasons, I'm not going to tell you where I'm working, you know. That was kind of the big mistake that I learned last time around, you know. And if I'm going to talk about issues I have at my job, on my channel, I have to be very careful how I word it, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want... general rule of thumb, you really shouldn't talk about anything work-related on your YouTube channel. I've had a lot of people on social media, they're like, asking me about wands and stuff. I don't have the supplies for them right now. You know, I need to find sticks, I need sandpaper, spray paint, all that stuff. Even my dad was telling me that I should be selling wands, you know. You know, my dad even offered to help me with getting something like that set up to where I could get paint and sandpaper and what have you. I don't really think I'm good enough to be making a living off of it just yet. That's just my opinion.
On September 22nd, Kastner Semi made another video about Josh, and so Josh made another video response.
Fat Fuck made another video about me. It's entitled King Cobra JFS Rant. I really don't want to make this video. I watched about 5 minutes of it and I could not stop laughing. First of all, he said, what evidence do I have? Because I basically called his brother a pedo. Some people I was talking to on Discord looked your brother up, so there's my evidence. Second of all, Fat Fuck claims that he's received death threats from people all over the internet for his harassment against me, for the videos he's made about me. And yet, he continues to make videos. Now, either one, he's lying and the death threats were never made, or two, he doesn't care about him or his family. The sad part is, like I've said before, he doesn't get any views on his channel unless he's doing a video about me. But I must have pissed him off pretty hard because he clearly didn't want to make a video about me, and yet he did it. And did he bother showing his ugly fat face? Nope. Just another video of him playing Call of fucking Duty, talking shit about me, whatever, you know. And in the video, he says, and I quote, he can't stand liars and hypocrites. He lied in his videos several times, saying that I deserve to get fired. When I busted my ass at Wendy's 4 long years, that definitely doesn't sound like somebody who deserves to lose their job. Okay, Fat Fuck makes a video of him and his friends looking at pornography in a library in front of children, which I think is a lot more gross than me having a dirty spatula in a couple of videos. And I don't even mention his fucking name hardly ever. You know, maybe the first couple of times it happened, I might have said his name, but these days I don't even fucking say his name. Like, I don't even give him the satisfaction. And I think Fat Fuck must like the taste of my dick in his mouth, because every time he makes a video talking about me, he's basically sucking my dick. On a side note, I'm meeting up with a job coach next week. Hopefully they can get me a job that's a little bit closer to my apartment and that gives me more hours. Potentially speaking, I could be making $1,400 a month. Now, as far as jobs go, I'm gonna try to get me a job at a music store or dishwashing, you know, something like that.
On September 25th, Josh spoke about meeting a job coach soon and mentioned that his dad, Clint, took his debit card away and until he found another job.
I'm basically meeting with a job coach, and they're gonna help me with some job placement. I think I'll be a lot happier if I'm actually working again. If I'm actually working again, and if I can make a decent living, you know, I think I'll be a lot happier. Most definitely. You know, if I wanted to save up for a car or a sex doll or whatever it may be, that wouldn't take me long to save up at all. One person asked a question, how the fuck am I affording rent with no job? Well, the answer is because of my Asperger's syndrome, I have SSI. If I can find a job where they'll be patient enough, you know what I'm saying, and if they can work with me, okay, if they can work with me a little bit, once I know the job, I'm steady paced and I'm loyal as fuck to whatever company or place of business that I work for. You know what I'm saying? If anything, my last job, working at Wendy's, that itself is a testament to how loyal I am. And even though they were cutting my hours pretty bad, you know, you know what I'm saying, I'd be lucky if I could work 3 to 4 days a week and 11:30 to 2 at that, you know. Not a whole lot of fucking hours, mind you. So I was lucky to break $100 every 2 weeks, so to speak. Because as soon as I get a job, I basically get my debit card back. And I would have my debit card right now, but my dad basically has my debit card. My dad basically told me that I cannot have my debit card back until I get a job and start making my own money. You know what I'm saying? If I make a certain amount of money, they'll temporarily cancel my SSI, but they won't completely take it away from me. That'll always be there just in case times get tough. And I've been struggling these last couple of weeks trying to find a job and everything, but I think I'll have a much easier luck with the job coach. Now that my apartment inspection's been passed, what I'm saying, YouTube, like, I need to get me a job, preferably that's going to pay me more, or at the very least, give me more hours, and something that preferably doesn't DT, and preferably closer to my apartment. And there are plenty of places here in town that don't DT, which is drug test, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, I don't smoke before going to work, you know what I'm saying? I treat that other stuff like alcohol in a sense, you know, if I'm going to partake with friends, I'd much rather do it when I'm off work, and you know what I'm saying, it's just a great way to be a bit more responsible with your circle, so to speak.
November 14th, during an interview with YouTuber Tommy MC on his show Top Tools, Josh spoke about pasta, semi, and his firing from Wendy's. Hello, folks, it's me, Tommy MC 2010. So, folks, we're here with the Dark Lord.
We're back, boys.
Now, recently, is it if I talk about the controversy behind you a little bit, or do you want to stay away from that?
We can talk about it, yeah.
Recently, you were targeted from a troll, and he got you fired from your job. How do you feel about this? How is the aftershock of this obvious situation in your life? How do you feel about this?
You know, the thing about life is we all have struggles, you know, and
We're back, baby.
I don't care, dude. Shit. The thing of it is, you know, what if me getting fired from Wendy's was meant to happen? You know, kind of thing. And maybe I don't know it yet. You know, life is unexpected. Like, I put in 4 years of loyal service to Wendy's, often risking from.
What the fuck are we doing? I am a nice Salut, je vais. I just got this.
Let me make me stronger.
With TikTok fucking your hotspot.
Okay, good. Ugh.
got the job working as a dishwasher at a local bar and restaurant called the Office Bar and Grill. I will cover this short saga in detail in the future. Josh quit his job at the office on September 17th, 2018 to start his own one business, Cobra Craft Handmade Wands, which is surprisingly still a successful non-profit business to this day. Over the years, Josh would seemingly forget exactly how he lost his job at Wendy's. Josh would consistently blame his Josh had his YouTube monetization removed from his YouTube
Hello, good morning. I'm sorry. I went to bed early and then I also slept in. And I'm still tired, like what? I wish I could have saved you from that song. I'm so sorry. And I will Google the value of a rupee, but I never really understand that.
What?
What else? You definitely should wish that you were in my bed because it's nice and comfy. And I always curl into a ball. But yeah, sorry I didn't answer you. I hope you had a good morning.
Special shout out to the talented East Overdrive for providing the soundtrack for the saga. Please check out his music on his SoundCloud. The link is in the description.
Okay, good. Hi, sleepyhead. How are you? It's all good. Don't worry. It's all Gucci. You're tired and you need that Mulan beauty sleep. You're not gonna get to the army of your father by being a non-sleepy lady. The video was freaking awesome. Thank you. I needed that. Also, if you see that I'm out of breath, it's because today picked up a shift. So we're working, Baba. Now I'm on break. So you're possibly busy AF, but been unloading truck the whole day. And lastly, I have to ask, in what regard, look, the trope of being over-leveled in English, in what regard does you curling in a ball is supposed to entice me? You know I'm small spoons, you're gonna have to change those habits, you know? If you said I curl off into a ball of love, then maybe. If you said to me I curl up in a ball of cookie dough, definitely. But hey. You didn't, so now your bed seems average at best.
Hello, good morning. I'm sorry.
Mrs. Sleepyhead.
Went to bed early and then I also slept in. And I'm still tired, like what? I wish I could have saved you from that song. I'm so sorry. And I will Google the value of a rupee, but I never really understand that. What else?
So the whole rupee thing is like saying there's a counter value of rupee, right? So it goes yen, that are the cheapest, or the least value dollar. There's rupee, that are the second least amount of money. There's the nira, which is from Nigeria. There is the after that is the peso. After that, I believe it to be the I don't even know, to be honest. I only look at the broke people, so I feel better about my current situation. Like, yes, I have $100 left to eat this week. However, this is 1,000 freaking rupee, dude. And then I go in, barging in, say, hey, I got 100 rupee to spend here. I got 1,000 rupee to spend here. Your most expensive meal, good sir. Yeah, safe to say that I had to pay nature style, so with my body and with my dishwashing skill, more than once. But your favorite French Canadian, what? Justin Trudeau? No, it's me. No, ah, shit. Your second? No, Justin Bieber. Ah, okay, your third. Georges Saint-Pierre. What do you mean, Georges Saint-Pierre? Your fourth. René Lévesque. Whoa, you know your history. That's impressive. Okay, so whatever number I am is well fed and ready. So I also bought today some chorizo. You're gonna go crazy. I bought some chorizo Mexicano, and I bought some chorizo Colombiano. So today we're doing a combat between Chorizo de Mexico. We're going to be doing a lucha libre style combat between a Chorizo de Colombia. Also, I'm going to spam you because I care about you and I so miss you. So if I don't get to talk to you every single day, I'm going to spam you. So that way I feel like I talk to my beloved Amanda. Oh, wrong us. My bad. To my favorite, what's her fucking name? Yeah, yeah, Carly. Okay, yeah, to my favorite Carly, whatever. And yeah, so I'm gonna spam you, but I actually did miss you, cause I don't know. Lately, I know that we've been super busy. Our schedule do not collide pretty well. It is like Palestine and Israel. Will it ever solve itself? However, I know who you are. I know that you're a beloved person. I know that you are hopefully as happy as a little ball in a bed. Doesn't sound too happy, but oh well, your choice. And that you know that you're the shizzle to my nizzle. And yes, by the way, mega hugs, mega cuddle. I sent you one of the most extravaganza or fantabulous selfie this morning. So you don't have to reciprocate, but you know, it would be nice to see your pretty face once in a while. And those glorious tits. I mean, that glorious fashion queen. And those glorious tits. I mean, that glorious fashion queen. Also, I might sound like a freaking perv, right? But yesterday in the live, we talked about how every single female preferred cut penis, like circumcised, and I'm not. So, is that a problem? Are you gonna be seeing somebody else because of that? Also, I might sound like a freaking perv, right? But yesterday in the live, we talked about how every single female preferred cut penis, like circumcised, and I'm not. So, Russian roulette is far more fun without a gun. Da ta da ta oh. Whoa 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 whoa. No come up can't read my. No we can read on my poker face. She's a baker at Cub. She can't read my. No she can read my poker face. Which she had eyes for juice and Trudeau. Whoa whoa. Yeah, we switched song in the middle because Lady Gaga is a queen and she deserves to be sang properly. Not a freestyle rap style, aka Montréal du Nord. And lastly, of course, I promised lastly because, yeah, I know. I'm just, you know, I don't know these people, and although they seem really nice, this is a temporary agency, so I don't know if I'm working there tomorrow, and I don't want to get attached too soon. So, you know, I talked about my father. I saw my father yesterday. Talked about you a little bit, and you went from a don't get her pregnant right away to a she seemed nice. What?
Hi, my name is. You're being soft. Yeah. What do you think Chow Chow thinks? That's her blankie. You gotta leave it on her. She's cold. She might be cold, baby. No, we're gonna leave the blanket on her. No, we should leave the blanket on her, okay? Gosh. Soft, okay? Oh, let's cough the other direction, okay? Oh goodness. Do you need mommy to go? Let's go do your nose and stuff, okay? Okay, you two. No. Hey, be nice to Chow Chow. Yes, be nice.
Hey, enfin, si, on est arrivé à l'hiver. Règle numéro 33. Certaines... What is it? Absolutely were the days. Tell me you grew up in the great...
Yeah, I apologize.
Priority, you know what I mean? Since we're talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
Don't you sweat it, baby.
your best Boston accent?
Give me something to say.
Park the car in the Harvard Yard. That's like the thing.
Pack the can to have it, yeah.
Yeah, but you're going like Harvard. It's like
Park
Harvard.
the can to have it, yeah.
Doing a little too much with that.
Pack the can to have it, yeah.
What's something I could say in a New York accent?
I'm gonna get a coffee. A side, no problems.
Let me get a coffee with a side of no problems.
Yeah, but you think you're Robert De Niro. You kind of almost just sound like you're doing...
I think I'm Robert De Niro. You think you're Joe Pesci.
I love Joe Pesci.
You're more like Joe Biden, kid.
I'm
Fraud.
the next Joe Pesci.
Yeah, well, listen.
I like Joe Pesci.
Either...
My favorite's when there's a kid, and the kid says, "I ain't shaking your hand with that shirt." That's the greatest.
Hey, boys, what's going on?
That is the greatest. I swear to God. I just don't know where it is.
Beautiful night out today, huh? Nothing better, son. What's up, Tommy? What's up, officer? What? Yeah, so the deli shoot last night was fun. I had a good time. How's it going? How's it going?
I felt like I had to hold back a little bit, but...
What do you mean?
Because Prosciutto Face was getting like, I don't know, I felt like I was hurting his feelings too much. You say I don't care, but when I started singing that song...
I don't care. What did you say to him,
remember when I said, I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
Alright, enough.
Here is my handle, here is my spout.
Well, wait, what does that mean, though? I don't get
When I
the
get
joke.
steamed up...
Is that the one?
4th of July.
I don't know where it is. Fuck. That was the greatest video. Oh, next to Yankee.
What's up, fuck?
There's the guy. There's the guy. But I don't know where the video is, Maron. I don't know where the video is, Maron. Fuck, I don't know where he is. That's so fucking annoying. Fuck you. It's not the kid. It was the greatest because he got his kid, right? And then his kid gives shit to the other guy because he's wearing the other team shirt, and he's laughing because the kid makes him proud, you know?
Little more mozzarella.
Are you sick? Cuz, are you sick? You just stepped on my sneaker? Are you crazy? Cuz, I'll smack you upside...
That was on the head. That's the one. That's the fucking one, dude.
What's up, Buzz? What's up, Buzz? We gotta get in this. Wait.
Oh, wow!
What's up?
Wow, Anthony, no, I'm not giving you a high five.
Why?
Shirt on?
We gotta run. What's up? In 2 minutes, you're hanging out outside. What's up, Buzz? What's up, Buzz? We gotta get in this. Wait.
Oh, wow!
What's up?
Wow, Anthony, no, I'm not giving you a high five.
Why?
Shirt on?
So, what you don't see is that the guy, he doesn't know why his kid is pissed at the other guy. He doesn't know, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with my kid? But he gives him a chance to explain himself, you know? And then he says, with that shirt on, and the father is proud, you know? It's like, that's my boy. I'm a little teapot shark. No, I get it, man. I get a touch, you know? I get a touch. No, I get a touch, you know? Well. Your husband. Got free coffee. I got free coffee. And I got free coffee. Coffee? I would like a coffee. Or a café, s'il te plaît. Marron. Ça c'est Ad. Ça c'est Ad. Je vais te lancer des boules de neige. Ma. Don't blink if you blink. Super tired. We're going to sleep. We're doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 12 November. Just a wonderful day. We went out for a walk. That felt really nice. We're going to be sleeping. It is 12:26. We'll be waking up at like 7 o'clock. I'll do something special today. You're going to see. I cannot talk about... Oh, fuck it. We're going to do the tournament. We're going to start the tournament right now. We're going to close it. And when it's time to... when it's time to close, we'll close it. So you heard me, guys. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to end the round. Ma. What is this? I'm going to end the round. We're going to go for tournaments. Yes. Here is my spout. I'm a little teacup, top to top. And tournament start. Oh shit. Milestone times 2. Thank you. Thank you. Attack speed. I didn't do it. Use a douchebag. Okay, good. Yeah. C'est clair. T'en fais pas.